Ancient Rome invents Facebook. Adolf Hitler uses language to justify the murder of millions. And a happy birthday to the youngest letter of the English alphabet. Stay tuned, It's Only History is next.
Hello and welcome to It's Only History, the show that reports the past as if it were happening today. I'm Adam Smith.
And I'm Casey Pearson. Correspondents from our 1930s News Bureau are reporting that Adolf Hitler has engaged in a renewed campaign to spread hate and misunderstanding. This time, he's using language theory as his weapon. Hitler and his cronies are proclaiming that there is a German master race that is superior to all other. As part of their evidence, they are pointing to the work of a man named Max Muller. Muller, who did the bulk of his work in the 1850s and 60s, studied an ancient language called Sanskrit, a dialect that comes from India. His work showed that Sanskrit and German both descended from a common language family called Indo-European. People like Adolf Hitler believed that the link between Sanskrit and the European languages meant that the German Europeans evolved from a master race, and that other races, especially the Jews, were genetically inferior. Muller criticized this thinking to the very end and died in 1900, believing that the link between European and Asian languages should serve as a bond between diverse cultures, not a reason for genocide.
In other news, hold on, we got a breaking report from the 1920s. Let's go to our live feed in New York in 1924, where our reporter Jared Ellerson has a story for us. Jared, are you there? Can you hear us?
Thanks, Adam. Things are getting nuts out here. The crossword puzzle craze has taken the nation by storm. Originally, they were invented by an Italian in 1890, but did not reach the U.S. until 1910. By 1924, it has become a full-blown mania. Trains are now carrying pencils and crossword puzzles in their cars. Women are even buying little dictionaries to wear around their wrists. However, not everyone is a fan of the crossword puzzle. New York Times has said crossword puzzles are a sinful waste, while Time magazine has said the crossword puzzle craze will positively be over by June. My guess, however, is that crossword puzzles are here to stay. Back to you in the studio, Adam.
Thanks, Jared. Now back to the story. Reports from our correspondent in 1843 inform us that Noah Webster died on May 28, 1843. Webster was one of the most important forces in shaping American culture during the crucial time following the Revolutionary War. Webster dedicated his life to the study of vocabulary called lexicography. Webster was known as a spelling reformer in the United States, believing all his life that the U.S. needed a complete break from the tyranny of Great Britain and using language as his primary weapon. To help him understand the roots of words, he learned 26 languages ranging from Latin and Old English to Arabic and Sanskrit. In 1828, Webster released the first ever dictionary and called it a compendious dictionary of the English language. In it, he created a language that was uniquely American by revising the spelling of words that he considered too British under British rules, like color and theater. One of our sources speculates that now Webster has passed away, a Massachusetts-based publishing firm called G&C Merriam will try to acquire the rights of the dictionary. Perhaps a Merriam-Webster partnership will allow the dictionary to flourish.
Move over, Facebook. Reports from our Ancient Rome division tell us that the Romans were writing on each other's walls long before the internet came around. Our reporter in the ancient city of Pompeii tells us that graffiti was very common all over the city. This graffiti wasn't mean-spirited or rebellious. Indeed, it was an accepted form of conversation in ancient Rome. It wasn't uncommon for people to visit a friend's house and carve a message into the wall to say hi. It was interactive. People would cover walls with stories and poems, which other Romans would add to over time, creating community-wide collaborations. Everyone, from the servants to the rich folk, was in on it. Even though ancient Rome was a world without internet, nothing could stop people's desire to stay in touch with each other, even if it meant literally writing on a friend's wall.
We here at It's Only History would like to wish a happy birthday to the letter J. The letter J is the youngest letter in the English alphabet, first appearing in its modern form in Italy in 1524. Even then, it took a number of years for J to be accepted into English. Before that, the letter J was interchangeable with the letter I, and they both made the I sound. The reason for the change stems from the Italian Renaissance, which was a cultural explosion for European civilization. The man who first presented J as its own letter was Gian Giorgio Tracini, a Renaissance writer who believed that the Italian language could be enriched by creating new letters for the alphabet. From there, the new letter spread across Europe, finding its way into French, Spanish, English, and other Romance languages. Oh, time really flies.
I know, it feels like just yesterday when he was just a BBJ.
Yep, but our little boy's all grown up, so. All right. Thanks for joining us today on the news show that presents the past as though it were happening today. We'll see you next time on It's Only History.